Other than purchase price, really the main criteria became certainty of close. So as I learned, anyone can write a good offer, but it doesn't mean that they're actually going to close the transaction. That's kind of a completely different animal. So in the end, I really wanted a partner who could bring expertise that was previously lacking in the company and add value going forward, but also actually close the transaction. And I ultimately selected the partner I did because I felt like they could bring both. So for somebody who's selling their business or considering just selling their business, I would say the process will be more difficult than you expect. It would take longer than you would like. It will almost certainly present some emotional challenges for yourself and your family. In terms of advice in navigating it, I would say I try and present a level-headed, non-reactive appearance despite your almost inevitable inner anxieties. Keep your eye on the prize despite inevitable setbacks, and select CMG as your investment bank. But just also know that your efforts will be worth it in the end, and CMG is certainly a really valuable partner in the process. If I were to do this again, I would certainly spend more time preparing myself and my company for the sale. I would likely build out my management team a little further prior to engaging an investment bank, have my financial packages, have my finances buttoned down a little bit more so I didn't have to then do that during the process. Most of the process for me fell on my shoulders, and I was kind of starting from zero and had to go to 100 pretty quickly. So I would say just generally preparing the team and the finances so that the process is smoother. So I recently closed on my transaction, so I don't have a long history, past the transaction date, but I'd say it's gone well since then. The investor has brought in a new CEO who I feel good about. They kind of fit culturally with the company, so that works well in terms of the employees. And they've also shown some expertise in areas that I think I and the company was previously lacking in. And so my hope is that with this kind of new management team and some of their new expertise, they'll continue to build out the company, and the rollover investments that I made will be worth a significant amount in the future. I really am grateful to all that CMG has done for me and my family. I'm proud of what I achieved. I know I couldn't have achieved it without the help I received from CMG. So I'm proud of the work that they did as well. I really am eternally grateful. I owe a lot to their efforts, and their efforts have resulted in kind of a whole new world for me going forward that I didn't think was possible only a few years ago.